Zero.
Okay.
Say something crazy. Drugs are good.
So, yikes, Javon. So 2 over x plus 5. And then 1 minus 3 over x plus 5. Okay, so you can see there's the intersection point. It looks like it's actually 0. Notice we didn't have to solve anything. I don't have to figure out how to do anything else. There's no other intersection point. I would absolutely use the keyboard on Desmos, not this very often, unless I needed square root, because it's quicker to type it from your computer keyboard rather than have to click on all of these things. So there's your intersection point. X is 0. You're done. Yes?
Does it give you the same answer if you just set them equal to each other?
No. So if you were to do 1 minus 3 over x plus 5, I'm pretty sure it doesn't graph. Actually, it does. There's your equation right there. It's x equals 0. But you got to be able to recognize that as x equals 0. I would just intersect them. It's easier. Okay. Now, let me show you this. I'm getting ahead of myself. Where are my things? Okay. So the reason that I like Desmos, and this is number 5. Okay. Super important. Desmos is really nice because if you're going to graph it in your calculator, you have to get it to be y equals. Okay, Desmos will graph it even if it's not y equals. So I can graph an equation like, go away. I can graph 2x plus 3y equals 18. Like, if you were going to put that in your calculator, you would have to solve it for y because your calculator demands a y equals. That makes Desmos significantly more useful than your calculator. Okay, so use this. Don't waste the time solving for y when Desmos will graph it. That saves you a ton of time when you're solving systems of equations because you put the 2 of them in there and there's your intersection point and you're done. Okay, now, let's see. Let's say I've got, let's go 0.54. I'm gonna enter. Do you see this little guy here over on the left with the fraction symbol in there?
Yeah.
If you click him, he turns whatever you want into a decimal or into a fraction. Okay, go fraction. Yes, please. Okay. Let's see what else we got on my paper. That was the next one. Okay, number 8 is an important one. If you have to guess, have one guessing letter that you always choose. Okay, so some people are like, oh, they make patterns with their guesses and they're like, I'm going to go A, B, C, D. If you do that, you have the possibility of missing a right answer there. But if you always pick C or D or B, then your chances of getting one are about 1 in 4, right? Because if you assume that there are 4 answers, if you pick D as your guessing answer every time, then pick D. Okay, you have a chance then of getting 1 in 4 of those right based on probability. Now, having said that, if you can eliminate one option, that's better. If you can eliminate 2 options, then you're down to guessing to 50%. Okay, so eliminate if you can. Let's see. That was number 13. Okay, number 14, this one is especially for you guys. Don't try to do it all in your head. That's how you make stupid mistakes. Use the scrap paper. Okay? Just in general. Okay? Number 15. Okay? Number 15, when you get to a question that is hard for you, or you don't immediately recognize how to do it, or if you think there's an easier way, don't torture yourself with how do you solve this. Don't sit there and be like, I don't know how to solve it. See if you can work around it by using some different strategies, okay? And then number 16, don't assume you have to fully solve every question. You can sometimes eliminate enough answers without fully solving them. Number 17, I will, on Monday, my number one goal is to put the quadratic formula program on every calculator in this building. So wherever you're at testing, you should have that. Don't forget to use it. Tuesday. Okay, so here's another strategy. One strategy that works is to use the answers that are given. If you are given answers, like this question on it's gonna get, like the question that I circled on the board. If you don't graph them, this was one where it says this are the possible answers for X. I just didn't even graph. I plugged them in and just saw which one was true. Okay, don't forget to do that. Number 19. If you have, make it real. If you have something with a lot of variables, just pick a non-1 number, because 1 throws things off. Pick a positive number. Pick a number that's not 1 for each variable, and then plug them in to see what works. Just be really careful when you put it in your calculator. Turn your given answers into decimals. They're always going to give you exact value on the SAT. Turn them into decimals real fast, because then when you get an answer out of the quadratic formula, you can be like, oh yeah, that's that one. Okay, turn them into decimals. Don't try to get exact answers. That's stupid. Okay, so here's what I want to do. Now, I want you to listen carefully to me. I have 2 papers. One of them is advanced math. One of them is geometry probability. Do them, don't do them, I don't care. But what we will do on Monday is talk through some of the topics on here that you might have forgotten. And also, how do you use Desmos to smart test this? And then the same thing with this. This is geometry and probability, a little thicker because it's been a hot minute since you've done them. Okay, so we will talk about how to, like the math involved in this one and how to hack the system on this one. So if you look at them, look at them. If you don't look at them, don't look at them. It's just resources, so do what you want. What's that?
Grab my phone for
You got a minute. Yes.
Oh, so I figured out. You play some safe school. You're definitely.
Yeah.
Some people didn't know.
You were the only one who didn't
That's not true. Some of the girls. I literally asked
Well,
them, like, hey, is that a passive school? Like, I don't know. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Okay.